Hi everyone, coming on is do another Show Me 5. Now I have actually made 5 samples. One was for a challenge on Stampin' for All. It will be about 2 weeks ago now. And that is a 6x6 card. It is layered on lovely lipstick. It was a colour challenge and the colours were lovely lipstick, granny apple green and blackberry bliss. So I've layered on the lovely lipstick. I have got a strip here that has got the blackberry bliss, and all I did was stamp the snowflake. I'll just try and find the stamp set. So I stamped this just down the panel, and then I was just going to layer it on, but it disappeared. So I added the lovely lipstick, just a tiny hair either side. I used lots of labels, layering dies for a background for it. Then I've used this little guy here. I just think he's gorgeous, so cute. And then I've used the Love Never Melts as the sentiment. I have added these little embellishments. These were not Stampin' Up, they are just from my stash, but they are the right colours. So I've got the granny apple green and the blackberry bliss, and I used the Stampin' Right markers to colour them. And I just think it's quite pretty. For the in-between of the hat, I used a watercoloured granny apple green, so it is still granny apple green. And the same with the skates. The only thing that wasn't in the right colour was his nose and his arms. The nose is pumpkin pie and the arms are early espresso. So that was where my jumping off point was. Once I had done that, I thought, I'm going to do the Show Me 5 for this because it's so cute. So next one up, we have got our Coastal Cabana. Now these aren't specifically Christmas colours, which I really like. Just something a bit different. Again, I used the oops, eraser. I'll answer it later. It's my mum. It is the snowflake, and I stamped off, then stamped on, so it wasn't as vivid. I've added in a couple of little rhinestones, and that's basically the background. I've added in some of the white and silver edge ribbon because I think that just set it off nicely. Then I added some of the Nouveau glitter accents. It's lovely and thick, and it gives you a really good texture as well and dimension. I added some glossy accents to the wee heart and to the berries in her hat. I've added a tiny wee bit of Sakura glitter clear stardust glitter pen. And again, the nose, I think that one's actually Grapefruit Grove. And we've got the Early Espresso arms. I used the stitched shapes framelit, the largest square, and then I just added a border around it to make it pop a little. So it was very simplistic, but I think it's quite effective. Just those little highlights of colour really make a difference. The next one is one of my favourite colours, and it's mint macaron. And what I did was I used a 5.5 card blank, and I used one of my punches. It's not a Stampin' Up. And once I had done that, I laid the mint macaron into it, so that's given me that layer. and then I rounded the corners on all 4 sides. I then added a panel and rounded the corners on all them as well, and layered the white on top of it. I then used the stitched edge framelits again, the stitched shapes even, and that was for the little sentiment, and also for this, and I also used it for the sparkle glimmer paper, which just gives it that wee touch of elegance, and I really liked it. I've added in a few wee gemstones as well, wee rhinestones, just to finish it off. So that's number 3. Number 4 is for our pink people. Whoops, my light's playing up. So this is for our pink people. I've added in another wee bit of the Nouveau glitter accents. I have put in the powder pink ruffled ribbon, powder pink layer at the back, another matte layer with the powder pink. I have popped up the sentiment there on this side and just glued it onto there, and then I have just added some of the little pink glitter enamel dots. I think it looks really pretty. I've also added a tiny wee bit of Nouveau to his wee pom-pom on his hat. As I said, they're simplistic, but I really like them. This one is my favourite though. I have used some of the sparkle glitter, sparkle glimmer paper, and then I have used one of my old punches, and it's a small snowflake. And it just about killed my hands trying to do it, but I've done 5 of them, keep it at an odd number, and then I've added 5 rhinestones just to set it off. I have added a little bit of glimmer paper behind the sentiment. I've also added a tiny wee bit of the Stardust, clear Stardust Sakura pen, just to the end of his baubles and also to his skates, so it looks as if his skates are shiny. And I just think that's fab. I really like it. So that's 5, and I'm going to make one just now, and I'm going for mint macaron again. I have almost got it in my head of what I want on it. So this is kind of a layout, okay? Now I need to think whether I want a bit of braid round there or whether I want a bit of ribbon. I'm not 100% certain on that yet, but we will get on and start sticking things down. Need to make sure it was opened the right way. Now I have got my cardstock. I popped it out from there. No one's going to see the bottom layer, and I want to conserve some of my cardstock. So just there we go. Whoops. And with the wet glue, you have got a little bit of wiggle room to position it where it needs to be. That looks good there. Right, now let me see, because I don't think I've got any mint macaron, or have I? Don't think I have. Let me just check. What's this here, is it? I think that's mint macaron. We'll have a wee bit of that. And if it's not mint macaron, it's close enough. Might be pool patty actually. but we'll have a wee bit of that, I think. So let me just add a little glue dot to the back. Grab my tool. Let me just line it up. So I want it there, and the same at the other side. That's there, and about there. Right, so let me just get this added. So I'm just going to add that on there. Whoops. Now I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be too thick for the 3 rounds. It is a bit on the thick side, but might work out okay. Might work out okay. Let me just snip a bit of that off. And then we'll add some double-sided tape to the back of it just to secure it in place, because I don't want it unravelling on me. So I'll just pat that down and just give it a good stick over the top of that. Same again, give it a good stick over the extras. Give it a good burnish. There we go. Wee bit puckering up there. My hands are really bad. I can't even feel my fingertips today. It's that bad. Right, and for the bottom, I'm just going to add some wet glue and the top. Right, so that's going to come on around there. Let me just make sure that looks okay. Just need to give that a wee press down. It's a bit thick, but I think it'll be alright, because we've got stuff to go over the top of it as well. Yep. Then we've got our layer here. So I want to put this on just with wet glue, then I'll pop that up with dimensionals. There we are. Now all these cards will be talked through and directions will be over my blog. I just don't want to keep you here for an hour and a half showing you how to make 5 cards. It would be a bit boring, I think. So I will leave written directions over on my blog. And just remember, you can alter sizes from 5.5 square to your A6 very easily. And the same with your 6-inch. Just pull the increments down. I keep my increments very easy. I take 0.5 centimetre at a time or 1 centimetre, so it's really simple to follow and you know what your next increment is. You're not getting confused. Let me just see if that's straight. It's not. So that's why I just placed it down originally. There we go. Then we've got our little snowman. So we want him like that. And I'm going to add some of the Nouveau so you can see that going on. So this stuff is super thick. So what I'm going to do is just put a wee line right across there and then come down and just swirl it. Okay. Now that's more than enough. I'll just pick that up with my finger and I'm just going to smooth that out a wee bit and bring it up like that. Okay, I'll give my finger a wee wipe. If I show you that up close, you can see it's a really subtle sparkle. It's not a bling bling sparkle, which I really like. So that's going to go on there like that. So I'm going to pop him up as well. So just 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to half one of these wee bits at the end so it can go up on his scarf and onto his hat. One on his scarf and one on his hat. There we go. Now I'm not putting any on his feet because remember his feet are going to end up in that snow that we've just put down. But you could add it at a later date. Once you're finished with it, you could easily add another wee dot under it, but I'm not going to bother. So that's going to go about there, like that. Oops, stuck my hand in the glue. Right, so that's that part done. Then we've got our sentiment, so I'm just going to glue that on here. This Tombow seems to last forever. I've thought I was running out for about the last week and a half, and I've got a new one there, and I'm still using the old one. It's crazy. Right, so that's that part done, and I want to pop that up on a dimensional as well. But what I'll do is I'll do 2 of these and 2 of them, and I'll go top and bottom of that bit at the bottom there. So we will go one there and one there. I'm going to add it this side, I think. Yep. Oops. And then I think I'll add a couple of rhinestones if I can find my rhinestones. Oh, do you know what I might add actually? Some of the wee iridescent sequins. They might actually work nicer. Because these are tiny. And they are in a greeny tone. So we'll see. Oops. I don't want that colour though. Right, let's see this. Let me see. I'm a bit dubious now. I don't know if that's going to work the way I wanted it to. No, don't like it. Bake it back in. I'll find my rhinestones. Put that lid back on. Right, so I'm just going to add a few of these in. So I'm going to add one into the eye for the winter. Then I will add one here, and I'll add one up the top. Like that. Add a bow of that in actually. I'm thinking I might need to. Where did I put the rest of it? There. Let me see. Can't really feel my hand today, so tying bows isn't the easiest job. But I think it might need it. Right, just position it right. That's better. Much better. Much better. So we will add in one of the glue dots, and I'm just going to roll up my fingers just so that it's a bit smaller. Position it on to the braid, and then stick my bow on like so. And that's it, done. So that's our actual 6th card from the Spirited Snowmen, and you can see they're all different but just as happy. So I hope you have a wee go at that. It is a beautiful stamp set, very whimsical, perfect for all ages who love Christmas time. Thanks for watching, bye for now.